What's up, y'all? It's CJ Moto, and I'm back. And I'm back in the studio. It's been a while since I have been in the studio. Today I got a new shipment. I got the Protaper neon grips, which I actually discovered on eBay. They're super soft. They're really nice. I just took them out of the package. They're supposed to give me some grip donuts that like go along in here, but I'm not a big fan of them anyhow. But I did message them, so I don't know. I might run them, but they never actually sent them to me in the mail, which is fine, whatever. But I'll get them, or they'll give me a refund for the whole purchase. But check it out. Neon green. They're super cool, but I wanted to make this video about grips. These are really soft ones, so these are going to feel real nice. They're like super soft. Let's see what they say on the package if you're interested. They have some really cool ones. They have some really pretty blue. Like, I was up in the air, and I might get the blue ones as well, and I might run a green and a blue on either side. One green, one blue, so I don't forget my left from my right, you know? Because you've already probably established that I'm not too bright. Aww. Protaper half waffle neon grips feature our super soft, specially formulated synthetic rubber compound, molded using exciting and vibrant neon in a motocross racing inspired half waffle mold with various colors to choose from. You're sure to find something to give your ride your own personal flair. Half waffle pattern improves the hand control. So half waffle grip. You have a full waffle. There's actually like a waffle down here and then a diamond up here. You have a full waffle, which is all waffle. Half waffle is half, and then like a full diamond would be no waffle at all. It's tacky and gel-like compound is perfect for any type of off-road riding. And it says it's easy to reposition your hands. That's probably because of the half waffle design. So when you get grips, so here I have 3 sets of grips. I have the Moto, or the Odom. Odom Racing is actually what the stock Sur-Ron grips, and they don't look bad at all. These are all probably made in Taiwan. These don't say. So these are the Odom Racing stock grips, which there's nothing wrong with them. I just took them right off. It says for the motocross racers on the inside, so that's kind of neat. But they're a cool color. That's not bad. And then the ones I ran for the last, I don't have my keys in there. Let's see how many miles I have on the bike now. I have, so yeah, these rental dual compounds, they're a hard or a medium to hard compound on the blue, so it protected. If you tip it over, it holds up a little better. And then the center's like a medium to soft. It's not nearly as soft as these, but it is pretty soft. These 380 miles on these, real nice. But part of the reason why I'm changing them, I just wanted something different. But also, I don't think I prepped my bars good enough. The first time around, I had some grip slippage, and it was really annoying. I was always having to adjust things. It wasn't like they were slipping off the bars. But what you want to do for sure, in retrospect, and I've done it this time, get some emery cloth or some sandpaper, and you want to take it to your Protaper bars or your stock bars, whatever. Especially like a Protaper bar, they're anodized, and that stuff is slick on there, that anodization. So take it and try to sand some of that off and make it a little rougher. Not super rough. You don't want to take everything off, but get it down to where you could see some aluminum through there. And then obviously the first time I did use it, this time I'm going to use a little more. Make sure you get some rental grip glue or some other good grip glue. And you want to really apply this pretty liberally. And then the instructions on the back, if you read them, you want to make sure you're not messing with them for like at least 8 hours so they set real nice. And if you really want to go the extra mile, which I'm probably not going to do it, but there's actually, in some of these grips, I was kind of surprised the rental don't have it, but the Protapers actually have a little line in them. And that's for taking some wire and putting it on there, but that's really above and beyond. If you're going hardcore, that's fine, but if you do a really good job of prepping, and then make sure you wipe everything down real good with some isopropyl alcohol. Like I got some 91% isopropyl at Walmart. So sand it, alcohol, wipe it down. Sand it some more, alcohol, wipe it down. Get some alcohol inside the actual grip cavity, pour some in there, and then wipe it out real good. And you just want to get all the residue off of there, because there's nothing more annoying, I'm telling you guys from experience here, than having these things move. I like to have them perfectly matching, and I just like to have them not moving. So these are super beautiful. Make sure, one other thing I want to cover about grips there's a lot of fake Protaper grips floating around online. So if you have an eBay seller, make sure you ask if they're authentic. And if you really want to, I can kind of tell by what I'm looking at. Like, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this packaging is authentic. So you want to look at the packaging. This is legit, like, for sure, legit Protaper. But you can tell if you have a little more experience. But if not, go directly through Protaper, through rental, through whatever company you want to use. And I mean, this is a very important part of your thing you're doing here. You know what I mean? Like, this is your connection to the bike. So I did cut down my bars a little bit. It looks like I'm running about a 780 width right now. So they come as an 810, and I'm running about 780 millimeters. So there's marks on the bars. The stock bars are super skinny. The stock bars on the Sur-Ron are like 760, okay? So they're 20 millimeters, at least 20 millimeters thinner than what I'm running right now. Most pro riders, like for motocross and stuff, most of them are running around between 790 and 800 millimeters. But get your width to where it feels comfortable. And then make sure you glue your grips real good, and you should be very satisfied. Let's get some video of the installation of these grips, and if you guys have any more questions, let me know. But yeah, play around with them, and then if you take them off and you're careful, you can save them. Like if I end up wanting to use these again or even sell them, I mean, there's no reason to cut them off if they're still good. And if you get a good quality grip, you should be able to use them for, you know, 1,000 miles or more per grip. So I hope you guys learned something from that. In closing, make sure you clean the grip good, clean the handlebar good, sand the handlebar down some, wipe everything down very well with some isopropyl alcohol, and then use a high quality grip glue and allow it to dry. You cannot put your grips on and then go try to ride an hour later. If you follow all those instructions, your grip should be solid on the bike. You have a really nice experience. I would highly recommend these Protapers, half waffle, neon grips. Check out all the different colors they have online. They have all kinds of cool stuff. The blue is beautiful. The neon green is really cool. This is going to go great with my DVO Emerald forks and my green and crazy color scheme. So let's go ahead and install it. Check out my new grips. You like them? Yeah. So you guys can see right here how I kind of have that aluminum shining through. I got a lot of that Protaper anodization. See how shiny that is? The grips just love to slide on that. Get rid of that and make it nice and dull. Wipe it down real good. And then also take the sandpaper to your throttle tube a little bit and dull it up a little bit and then wipe it down real good. I still have a little bit of excess glue on there, so I'm going to try to remove that, and then I'm going to sand them down a little more, and then we'll go ahead and install these grips. Another thing I wanted to mention is this throttle tube actually has an open end on the Sur-Ron, at least on this electric throttle. So if you probably see, I have like a millimeter where the throttle tube sticks out past the actual handlebar. Make sure you have that or your grip will bind up on the handlebar. You always want to make sure that that's super free moving, okay? So you can kind of see right here. And then make sure you don't get any grip glue between these two surfaces. You just want it to end right there. And make sure, man, the E-throttle has a real nice movement to it, real nice spring. So we went ahead and wiped everything off. We took our sandpaper. Just take it on there and sand everything down real good with that sandpaper. And wipe it off 3 or 4 times. The more effort you put into this step, the better off you'll be. These things are going to look freaking cool on here, man. I like them a lot. They've got the Protaper on the end. Okay, so be plenty liberal with this grip glue. We got the top off of it. And I'm going to try to get it on video here, but just put a ton of that on there and get it all over all sides of the grips. And then when you get the grips on, twist them around. So let's go ahead and do that. So right there's the finished product for that side, for the right side. And when you're gonna have some kind of squeeze down on it, after you're done, make sure you push it all the way in that way. Try to make sure your line's nice and even. And if it's a half waffle, you want it to be midway. You want that to be on the bottom part, the waffle. And then you also, once you have that squeeze out in between here, try not to pull this away at all. Let it sit and seal up against that inner ring there. And that's definitely, and then obviously make sure you got a good return on it. Which that's good. And then you're gonna let it sit there for like 8 hours. So that's how that side looks. Now we're gonna do the other side. And then the other side's easier. The hardest one's the throttle side. The other side's a walk in the park. So here you have it. You got the grips installed. So yeah, I'm rocking some soft Protaper neons now. Yeah, get ready to have a bunch of grip glue all over your finger. Let's see if I can show you that. Hang on a second. Yeah, so you're gonna have that crap on your fingers to clean off. But anyhow, the install went pretty good. I hope you guys learned a little bit about installing some grips. These things are pretty cool looking. I think the bike looked cool with them. But anyhow, we'll see how they work out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You're gonna have a little bit of squeeze out on the inside in there, but that's just part of it. It's not gonna be perfect. It's a messy job, but make sure you use plenty of that glue, and hopefully your grips aren't spinning on you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to get your DVO suspension, baby. The anti-fox. Peace out, Joe. Let's look at it from this angle real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to my channel. Hope you learned a little something. I hope your grips don't move at all. Hope you get all the grip in the world. CJ Moto out.